guys, Cameron over at 816 Diesel, coming at you downtown Kansas City. We're in the West Bottoms, where we always are, doing our thing. I have got a beautiful truck for you today. 2002 Ford F350 one-ton dually, 7.3 Powerstroke 4x4 XLT. I know it's loud and windy with the train out here, so I'm actually just going to hop inside to talk to you guys about it. Got a lot of truck going on here. We're going to be going through a lot of information today, so please stay tuned. If you're interested in this truck, I'm going to be giving you all the details, so keep on watching. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, hit the bell. We appreciate you as customers. We appreciate you watching. So back to the truck. 02 F350 XLT. Let's get it cold started. Motor has not warmed up yet. Tranny has. I did some pictures. I drove it over here. Technically not a cold start. We're just doing a condition video. Truck fires right up, no problems. 186,680 on the miles. And again, engine temp starting, I'd say right there is probably about $150. So it's not fully warm, but it's getting there. Tranny is warm. That's the condition of that start you just heard. 186,680 on the miles. This is a two-owner truck, but let me clarify, the first guy owned it for 6 months on a lease. So 18 years in the second owner's hands. It was a business. This was a fleet vehicle used for work. So let's keep that in mind. It is a 20-year-old truck that was used for work. Has 186K, and by the 7.3 standards, that is pretty low miles for 20 years. So that is the good news. It's basically a one owner. If you hear me refer to it as one owner, that's fine. I mean, the last people that had this had it its entire life, sans 6 months. So it's got the owner's manual in it from Ford there. XLT trim, so you do have a 6-disc, or actually that's just a single CD player in 02. But you got tunes. Got 4-wheel drive, mic mount for dispatch, power windows, power locks, power mirrors, which all do work. Let's check that mirror. Up and down, yeah buddy. And those are the 08 and up styled tow mirrors that we convert. We always do that. That bottom mirror is so much nicer than that little thin one that comes on the stock mirrors. So that's why we do that, guys. Kill the music. We do have nice cold AC. It's about 50 degrees out today, so cold air, warm air, we've got it all in this truck. Cruise control, it's got everything, tinted windows. But other than that, this is a stock specimen. Outside the modifications we've done to it here, which I'm going to go over in a couple of minutes, this truck is stock. Now, the most notable thing I can tell you about this truck is that we did a top engine rebuild. And I actually have the paperwork for it. I'm going to go ahead and just zap it in right now so you can see that. We pulled the engine out, we took the heads off, sent them to Nolan's Cylinder Head in downtown Kansas City, which is one of the best head shops as far as getting them up to spec. Resurfacing them, checking them, all the valves, seats, everything. Nolan's went through them, cost us $1,200 just to have the heads done. Ford OEM head gaskets, Ford OEM head bolts, all new manifold hardware. We did it all. We also did an oil pan while we were out and a new pan gasket and sealed all that up too, and sealed the tranny. So we had it all out. I've got receipts on all of it. Like I said, I just put it in here. $8,500, guys, and that's not all of it. That receipt is very vague. It just shows you the big things I went over. There's tons of stuff like an oil change and brakes and odds and ends that aren't on that receipt. I know brakes were. Harley Davidson headlights, all the time and effort we put into it. We put about 10 grand into this truck, but 85 is the bulk of the receipt. So you guys, the new owner, has the information on the paperwork and everything we've done to it. It does have a trailer brake controller, OEM all-season floor mats. But let's hop out, check it out. It's a nice truck. What I can say, it came from the north. It's pretty clean, but it's not rust-free. But it's not a bad specimen either. It's a pretty clean truck from coming from the north. Stock intake, stock engine, stock exhaust. It's an odd one to see. It's a beautiful truck. Let's check her for blow by. Very minor. All that was checked when we were in there. New seals and gaskets. Batteries, good condition. They're not new, but they don't have any issues. They don't drain. So pretty basic under the hood. Everything you would expect to see from a 7.3. You can hear the air compressor clicking on and off because, well, I turned on the AC, so it's probably pretty cold. We cut the header panel and did our 05 Harley Davidson headlights. We did those 08 up tow mirrors that are power heated. Other than that, guys, we smoked out the cab lights. This truck is pretty stock. We also smoked out the bed lights, third brake light, and tail lights. We did beef up the tire size if you're looking at it here. And we did go through the front end. Tires are brand new. I'm trying to grab my size. 305 70/16s. Sorry if you're not catching that. This camera is doing some weird stuff. Amp Terrain Pro 305 70/16. It's basically a 33-inch tire, and we put a 60,000 mile warranty on that tire. So these tires are covered for 60,000 miles through our shop. We are running a 2-inch spacer in the rear, guys. 2-inch spacer to clear these tires. Front end got some love, got some tire rods. Wasn't too bad though, honestly. Not a drag link. Other than that, I think that's all this front end got. It's pretty solid. I do like these fleet vehicles that businesses have owned. They take pretty good care of them because they have to make them money. So there's a good symbiotic relationship with fleet vehicles. The only downside is they're usually never lariats or have a bunch of cool stuff, but they are reliable. So 7.3 with under 200K is a rare commodity these days. Trying to show you everything. We leveled the front 2 inches with just a coil space, or excuse me, a leaf spacer pack. Truck's not perfect as far as the body goes. And when I say not perfect, I'm talking it's a 9 out of 10. It's nice, but it has your normal little door dings and bubbles and stuff down here from getting touched. We always do the rust check. This truck, for being a northern truck, is not very rusty. It's actually dang clean. Look at that. It is a nice specimen. Those are original cab corners, no filler, all metal, super nice. And I bet you guys didn't see that coming when I said it's a northern truck. I mean, look at the bottoms of the doors. Nice. Let's look at that front door. I didn't show it. Little gunk in the corner there. Barely starting to bubble up. Looks like it's been touched up at some point, but you can see a couple little minor bubbles there, but nothing bad. I don't think you guys would have known this is a northern truck unless I called it out. Now the bed rails, a little different story. They have surface rust on them. They're not flawless. That is why I am showing you right now. That one's got some rust on it, as you can see, but it's not bad. And I'll tell you the other thing I really like about this truck. You guys might not like it, but it's never had a gooseneck or a fifth wheel hitch. Now, it's got some kind of super trailer hitch back here I've never seen, but that lets me know it was doing bumper pulls, and bumper pulls don't get that heavy. So to find a one owner, 1-ton 7.3 that has not been pulling around an excavator or hay bales its whole life, that's pretty cool. Little things that make these trucks desirable, and I'm just pointing them out. On the dually fender flare here, something you really can't see. I don't know if the light's gonna pick it up. There's some blue staining right in there, and all I can really conclude to is that it was a work truck, and there's dirt and staining in this bed liner, so I don't know if they had some material up there that fell and bled down the bed there. It does have your normal little scuffs and scratches and chips, but there's no cracks. For a dually fender, that's crazy. It's not all cracked up. You've got a little scuff there, a little bed liner swath there. I'm sure these are notorious for rusting right there, so just pointing that out. Back of the tailgate's dirty, but not rusty. Came with these eye screws in it. I mean, this is how it came, guys. We don't really mess with the beds too much. We did schlump a tailgate on it. The other one was pretty beat up, so went and picked one up off Marketplace for a few $100. Nice, quiet, stock exhaust. It sounds really good. That's a healthy truck. Let you hear that. And you can see that spacer in there now. But you got to do that because if you put a load on this truck, these tires come very close to touching. Now these aren't 35s, we're running 33s because I wanted this to be a more practical working truck. But we do have a 1-ton dually 7.3 coming up later in the week with 35s. Wheels have some pitting in them, pretty common. Same condition over here. You can see that bed frame rail. It's a little rusty, it's not perfect, but all in all, guys, for a dually, 20 years old, all original, that's clean, man. That fender flare is not cracked anywhere, it's not beat up. Yeah, it's got some scratches and a little paint fade on it, but that's it. Bottoms of the door, look at that. Clean. Cab corner, got some rust on the pinch weld, but again, original metal, really nice. Gray XLT cloth interior. All the windows work, all the locks work, power functions. We check all that stuff for you so you don't have to hassle with that. Power seat on the passenger side. Seat belts for 6. That obviously pops up and makes an extra seat. I already showed you in there. Not a lot of eye candy, but everything you need. Comfortable seats. These cloth seats, in my opinion, are almost more comfortable than the leather ones. They're just like a sofa. I don't know. I like them a lot. But guys, you have got it all. Now, trucks are at a high demand. 7.3 Powerstrokes that are clean with all these receipts we have in this condition are hard to find. If you're interested in this one, do not hesitate. Get on the website now, 816diesel.com. You're going to find the receipts, the build list, HD pictures that I just took over there. You're going to find it all on the website. More importantly, my contact information. My name's Cameron. Cell phone is 913-735-3748. And as you can see, it's warming up now. But text me, call me, let me know if you have any questions. If you want to buy it over the phone, Venmo me, PayPal me, a couple $100, I'll ship it to you. We will get it done. If you like this truck, let me know. Drop me a comment. What I did wrong, what we did right. We want to hear from you. So we appreciate your time as always. And guys, thanks for watching. And like I said, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. We got a lot of cool trucks coming up in the future. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.